Welcome back, friends. Today I am preparing some food for a camping trip. We're just going for one night to a campground. The campground's open here and we bought a tent a little while ago, so we are ready to use it. We did camp out and had a trial run in our backyard, which was really nice, and I would be okay just tenting there, but it is fun to see other places. So we are gonna go to a campground on Monday night, and I am preparing and thinking of the food that we need to bring with us. So we like to eat Trim Healthy Mama, but I am okay eating a lot of crossovers, especially when we are on camping trips. I am also good with using honey and maple syrup as sweeteners, and my husband and youngest prefer that sweetener over some of the other sweeteners. So the things that I'm making today will be a combination of those. So come along with me as we get some camping food prep ready. We just went strawberry picking this week, so I made a little bit of Slim Belly jelly.
Can I squish them?
Sure. We're going to use our pastry cutter to squish some of the berries before I put them in the pan. And then I'm just going to put them in with a bit of lemon juice, some water, and some sweetener, and then add some xanthan gum to thicken it. Nice.
I was making jam.
Yeah.
We don't have to blend it.
No, I don't think we need to blend it because these are fresh. If they were frozen, we would blend it, but when they're fresh, we don't need to.
We have a blender.
We do have a blender. It's okay if it gets stuck on there. If you push and turn, it'll mush them up a little bit. It'll mush them more once they cook too. Do you want to mush some more? Okay. And a variation form. I have been really not following recipes as much lately, just getting more comfortable with the things that I know that go together and putting in a little bit of this and a little bit of that. So with our strawberries, I added a little bit of water, some sweetener, and some lemon juice. And I'm just making enough to fill one jar plus what I'm going to use in my oatmeal bar recipe. So that's just how I'm putting together my jam. I should have tasted it. This jam needed a little bit more sweetener, but it's still good as a sauce over pancakes, and it was still good for our oatmeal bars. But next time I should really taste it and put a little bit of more sweetener in it. So this might be more my jam than a family jam at this tasting point. So I'm using this jam for these strawberry oatmeal bars. I found a couple of recipes. I actually found a better one after, and I might link the one I found after in the description box below. But I'm just using the ingredients I have on hand. I'm not going out to get any new special ingredients. So these oatmeal bars are a fairly simple ingredients list, and just threw some, So you make an oatmeal bar crust, you add some fresh strawberries and your jam with a bit more sweetener and xanthan gum or cornstarch as a thickener. Put that over it, and then the rest of your oatmeal on top, and bake it in the oven. And you really have to let this cool once it comes out of the oven. That's kind of the key, to be able to cut it and hold it together in one piece, or it's going to be pretty gooey. And then I'm storing mine in the refrigerator. I made mine with coconut oil as opposed to butter, so that it can be dairy free. But I find that with coconut oil, it really has to stay in the refrigerator more so than even the butter ones, and it doesn't hold together quite as well, but these still hold together when they come from the fridge. I have also made some oatmeal protein bars. These are definitely a crossover, and they have honey in them, but they are super, super good. We've made these quite a few times, and with whatever ingredients we have on hand again. So I will put the base recipe for this in the description box below as well. It just has large flake oats and then coconut or nuts or seeds or whatever you have. We had a little bit of coconut, so I used what I had, and then I chopped up some almonds to fill up my extra add-ins. And then it has peanut butter, honey, vanilla, and chocolate chips or raisins or whatever you like in yours. And these are great. They are a no-bake recipe, so you just make up a batch, stir it all up in your bowl, and scoop it into balls. I'm gonna put mine in the freezer just to harden a little bit, and then they will store in my cooler with my strawberry oatmeal bars for our camping trip. For vegetables, I really just will bring the basics. We're only going for one night this time, so we will have a lunch probably on our drive, a supper, breakfast, and another lunch, and then we'll be home for the dinner after that. So I'm just going to bring carrots and keep them in water because they are easy. I can prep them ahead of time and they will stay fresh the whole time we're there. For fruit, we have oranges, pears, and apples. We always have apples. We like Gala, they are our favorites, but these fruits can travel well, can keep well. So these are typically good travel fruits for us when we go somewhere. We usually have a lot of bananas, but I really don't like traveling with bananas, so I don't think we'll be bringing any of those with us on our trip. And these, I don't have to prepare anything. We can just bring them and take them out when we're ready. One of our favorite easy summery meals is egg salad, and we can either put that over bread, which I will bring a loaf of sourdough all sliced up. We made an extra loaf this week, so we can bring one with us. And we also like to have a big bowl of egg salad all mixed up and dip corn chips in it. And this is a really fun meal, just kind of spread out all the different things. We had this for supper the other night. We cut up some pepperoni, some carrot sticks, pretty much all of the things that I'm going to bring on the camping trip. The strawberry bars, the egg salad, the chips, and whatever little leftovers we had, we added to our dinner that night as well. But this is a fun, easy, make-ahead meal that we all really enjoy. We'll also bring a few nuts. I think we have some cashews and some almonds in the cupboard. So we will bring those and maybe some raisins and a little bit of dark chocolate. And for breakfast, we are going to just have oatmeal. That is typically what my 6-year-old eats every day, oatmeal with a bit of honey and raisins. So we are all going to eat some oatmeal with a bit of honey and probably raisins or whatever we put in it. And that's going to be our breakfast. And then for coffee, we have this thermos that my brother-in-law gave us a long time ago, and it keeps things hot for at least 24 hours we've tested. So we are gonna actually make our coffee in advance, keep it in this thermos, and it will be ready the morning we wake up. We will have our coffee hot and ready, all ready to go. So that is our plan for breakfast. And for lunches, this one is kind of strange where I found it, but I found these organic brown rice cakes, and the only ingredients in it is organic brown rice. And I found them at our dollar store for $1. So we really like these as a sandwich. So we have a top and a bottom and our meat in the middle, or our egg salad. Well, egg salad would be a bit smushy, but usually our meat, or even spreading on some peanut butter or some jelly or whatever. So we are gonna bring a package of these as well for snacks or for lunch or for whatever. So these are a great, easy, lightweight camping food tip. So those are our camping foods. We will make sure to have our protein and our fruits and our veggies. And we'll probably bring some of our greens from the garden, because we can't probably go that long without eating some of them for sure. Maybe even just make a smoothie for the road with some spinach in it. Thanks for coming along. That's all for today. See you again next time.